Hello everyone, and welcome back. So this video was supposed to come out earlier, but after I edited, it wasn't that good, so I edited all over again. Okay, because this video is my first video in this channel, I'm going to talk about a game I found when I was scrolling in Steam. It's Mindustry. Mindustry is a tower defense and factory builder that have different kinds of ores and materials that will take you about 400 hours to beat. This game, unlike Factorial, when you need to protect yourself from the biters, and to build the rocket to escape the planet. In this game, you need to capture the whole planet that have about 272 sectors to beat. And don't let me talk about the other planet, and of course, I'm not going to beat the whole 272 sectors. I'm going to beat the main ones for now. Maybe if this video got about a 1,000 likes, I will capture the whole planet. No matter how long it's going to take, I'm going to beat it. So this game have a lot of different kinds of units, land, sea, and air, that can be upgraded to a much powerful units. So powerful that they can kill me in one fucking shot. And it has different kinds of factories and weapons. In this game, you have two main objectives. Defend the core from the enemies, and no matter what, do not let them destroyed, or 2 hours of building this whole factory will go for nothing. And destroy the enemy core, or defend your core from about 20 to 100 waves of enemies. In this game, you need to be careful and look in the map every single wave because these units are not stupid. I'm talking about the fucking air units because they can go around your defenses and destroy your core before you even notice it. And to make things worse, in the final waves, there will be a Guardian. A Guardian is a bigger tier unit that have double the health and regen, and if it's an air unit, good luck with them because it will destroy all of your power supplies. And after it, destroy your core. So enough in talking, let's get started. The first 4 sectors are the easiest, and because they are very boring, I skipped them and flew to the next sector. Ruinous Shores is a sector that have a closed ocean. Don't tell me how the fuck this is an ocean. Pretend it's one. Okay. It's a defense sector that has 2 enemy zones and 2 guardians, but it wasn't that hard and I beat it very easily.
Weak. You are weak.
After I finished this sector, I flew to the next sector. Windswept Islands. Now that's an ocean. Maybe a little. So this sector is important, because it allows me to get a new material and a very useful one also. It's plastanium. It's one of the most important materials in the game, and you will know why later. But I need to finish the sector first. This sector do not have land units. It's only sea and air. I can deal with the sea units, but the air units. This sector have a Guardian. It's a Tier 3 ship with a long-range cannons and a machine gun. Okay, I started like this. I built some
Drills.
to mine some copper and some lead, and built more
Drills.
to mine some coal to get graphite, and got some sand and mix it with a coal to make silicon, and researched a new ore. It's titanium. Researching titanium allows me to get a lot more unique weapons and factories and faster conveyor belts and more. After I finish the sector, I start preparing to make some plastanium. To make plastanium, I need oil. And titanium. The problem is with oil. To get oil, I need an oil processor, and the oil processor requires some spore pod. So, spore pod is I think this thing is a leftovers of the people who was living on this planet.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
And to get it, I need cultivator. But the cultivator requires some water. And to get water, I need pumps, and to make a pump, I need metaglass. Metaglass is made from lead and sand. I don't know why it requires lead because I think that metaglass is glass in real life. I think, after I did all this, I made a blueprint and constructed it. I stored some oil and titanium. After that, I built the ultimate spaghetti mess. Turning this into this, I waited until I felt my base and flew to the next sector. Stained Mountains. It's an easy sector, and I finished the sector faster than the cake I stole from the fridge last night.
Wait, what?
Because I finished the sector. Now I have 2 choices. Either go to Extraction Outpost or Tar Fields. I thought about it for a while and I chose Extraction Outpost. Because it allows me to get a very important block in the game. It's launch pads. There is something I really hate about this game. If I wanted to launch the core from my main base to another sector that I have opened a nearby sector to it, I will not be able to go to it, because the game thinks that it's better to launch from the nearest sector, not from my main base. And because of that, if I wanted to send cargo from my main base to any sector, I need to use launch pads. And to get it, I need to finish the sector. Extraction Outpost is an enemy base. My first enemy base to destroy in the game. And this is what I did. I started like the usual. I built some factories here and there and prepare an army of land units to use. After that, I sneaked to the nearest defenses from the enemy base, and destroyed the defenses and the core with it.
Wow, this game is so easy. Very easy.
Easy! After that, I researched launch pads and built some of them in my main base. After that, I prepared to flew to the next sector. Tar Fields is a sector that has one of the last ores to research. It's thorium. You can say, it's a fucking uranium. It's a highly radioactive and explosive material that I can use in... Everything, actually. I can use it as an ammo or a wall, and used to make far more stronger materials, weapons and units. After I researched it, I started to prepare for that Guardian. It's an Tier 4 unit with a unit healer and a fucking laser that can go through everything, except the plastanium walls. Now we know why it's important, because it can absorb any kind of electricity and lasers. It took a few attempts, but I defeated. After that, I built some launch pads to transfer the thorium to my main base. After that, I waited for a while until my base was full to leave, and flew to the next sector. Fungal Pass is a sector with 2 enemy bases. It wasn't that hard and I beat it very easy. The next sector is right behind it. It's Overgrowth. I hate this sector, because this is my 6th attempt to beat it. I destroyed the enemy base very easily. But the problem is what happened after I destroyed. Because there is a nearby enemy bases, the sector became vulnerable. That's mean that the sector can be attacked at any moment. And to prevent this, I need to destroy the nearby bases also. 133 and 210 are an enemy bases I need to defeat. But when I was destroying 133 base, Overgrowth became under attack. After I finished 133, I have gone to Overgrowth again to finish it. But now with a twist, if I wanted to beat the sector now, I need to defense 50 waves and a fucking spider. Yes, you heard me right. It's a Tier 3 unit that can go over walls and have a lot of health. After a few attempts, I beat it. The next sector is Salt Flats. It has one of the largest maps in the game and a lot of defenses. All I did is go around the defenses and destroy the core. The next 2 sectors are Impact 0078 and Nuclear Production Complex. Both of them are really bad. They have an air unit guardian and they are surrounded with enemy bases. You see, I do not have weapons and units are strong enough to destroy all of those sectors. So after I destroy them, I need to destroy the rest of the main sectors very fast before they became under attack. The first one is Impact 0078. It has a Tier 4 air unit with 6 machine guns. It took some time, but it wasn't. No. It actually was so hard to beat this thing, because it kept go around my defenses to destroy my core.
Finally!
The next one is Nuclear Production Complex. This one has a Tier 5 air unit that can shoot lasers, and it has a machine guns also. After making a lot of defenses, I beat it. If you played this game before, you know what's coming. The next sector is every new player nightmare. Desolate Rift. This sector took me about 13 attempts to beat it.
You serious?
Because it has 2 guardians, 2 Tier 5 guardians. You see, there is only 18 waves, but everything go one of them is an actual nightmare. After building a lot of defenses, I mean a lot, A lot. I finally did it.
Thousand years later. One eternity later.
The next two sectors are Coastline and Naval Fortress. They are a part of the new update. Coastline is a defense sector and Naval Fortress is an enemy base. Coastline was easy, but Naval Fortress it has 2 enemy cores and they can send me a Guardian every 15 waves. It only took an army of sea units and perfect timing to beat it. And now, for the last sector in the game. Oh, right, I forgot. I need to research everything in the tech tree before I try to capture the sector. Give me a minute.
One eternity later.
Okay, let's do this. Before I start, there is something I want to try. So the game wants me to research the Tier 4 unit builder before I try to capture the sector, so I am going to try to beat it with only Tier 3 units. I started like this. I built it some thermal generators to get power for my unit factory, and built some defenses. After that, I prepared an army of air units and gone around the defenses. But I remembered that the problem is, I cannot go and destroy the core right now. Because of these things, it's a foreshadow. It has a huge range and can fire a laser beam so powerful that it can destroy my whole army matter of seconds. So I built it some quasars, because they can generate a shield around themselves and also to protect the units around it. What I love about the quasars that they can fly, but they cannot fire the weapons when they are flying, so I'm going to use them like a shield only. After preparing the army, I have gone to the core and lighted it on fire. But this is not the end, because the core has a lot of healers around it. Even if I waited, it will not destroy itself. So I prepare another army. But this time without using quasars. This was a very bad mistake, because they have been eliminated very easily. But the good news is, I destroyed a power node that is powering the healers, so all I need to do is make another attack to destroy it, or waiting until it destroyed itself. But I cannot wait until that, because of this, a Tier 5 spider. If this thing attacked my base, it will be the end, so my only option is to make a third army. I have gone to the core, and with all of my army I didn't make it, when I was about to lose hope. This happened. I did it. I destroyed the core and finished the game for good. I hope you liked my video. It took me a lot of time to make it. I want to find new ways to improve my videos, so I hope you all tell me in the comment a good tricks to use in my videos. If you found video not good for you, tell me in the comments below. And if you find the video very good for you, please hit that like button. Please, please. Before I finish the video, I want to talk about the channel that inspired me to make my own YouTube channel. It's Martincitopants channel. I am sorry if I say it wrong, but this channel was the channel that inspired me to become a YouTuber. Go and subscribe to his YouTube channel because his videos are actually pretty good.